This video is gonna be so stupid. Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Sophie and welcome to my book nook. I have not been filming a lot, hadn't been posting a lot of videos. I've been busy, but today it's a snow day. I don't have to go to school, I don't have to go to work, so here I am filming a video for you guys, and hopefully it will not be like forever until I put it up. I'm gonna try. We're gonna try my best. So, what am I doing today, you are wondering? That would be the Lightning Theif Musical book tag. This tag was created by the Word N3rd. I love Margaret. She tagged me, finally getting around to doing it. I'm so excited because you guys know how much I love the Lightning Theif Musical. I've got my Smart Girl shirt on. I've seen the musical 3 times. Saw it off Broadway, saw it on tour, saw it on Broadway a couple weeks ago. It was so amazing. I loved it so much. This video is going to be going up before my vlog, but I do have a vlog for my trip to see the musical. Can't wait for you guys to see that. So yeah, we're gonna get right into this. So we have prologue.
No, the gods are real, like the Greek gods, like the ones you learned about but weren't paying attention to. Well, they don't pay attention to you either.
Pick a book that brings an old story to life. Now, I will tell you guys that I didn't pick Percy Jackson for any of these, even though it would have been very easy to. I stayed away from all the Rick Riordan books, so yeah, alright. So, for this, I have Cursed by Frank Miller and Thomas Wheeler. This is a King Arthur retelling, but it focuses more on Nimue. And it's very interesting. I have a review up of this. I'll put that somewhere so you can check that out. It was cool. Very action-packed. I loved that. If you're looking for retellings, I would recommend it because it's not terrible. And it's going to be a Netflix adaptation. It's going to be a Netflix series, so you might want to check that out. So, yeah. It definitely brings an old story to life, and it does a pretty good job. So that's my answer to that. Then we have The Day I Got Expelled.
The day it all got weird, the day I got expelled. It's the only I can remember.
Okay, pick a main character who wants ordinary problems. And for that, I picked Hazel from The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. Hazel, well, they live in this town that's like, the Fae, like, live just outside the town, and they kind of like interact, and there's this Fae prince or something that's in this glass coffin in the middle of like the forest in the town. Then one day he wakes up, and then there's just a bunch of stuff that happens to Hazel and all that, and it's just I think she'd want some ordinary problems for a change. Actually, I'm pretty sure she talks about wanting ordinary problems for a change, so that's what I picked for this one. This was a really good book. I read this earlier this year. It was very good. It makes me want to read more Holly Black, but I have no time to read. Strong, and my favorite line from that is that song is
Why be blah when there's aqua marine? Normal is a myth. Everyone's got issues they're dealing with.
so true. I love that. Yeah. Pick a book with your favorite parent-child relationship. And realize I don't read a lot of books with parents. It's just a book thing. But I did ultimately decide on Dear Evan Hansen, Evan and his mom's relationship. You know, they've got their issues, but at its core, it's a really good relationship, and Evan's mom really loves him so much, and she just wants the best for him, and she works so hard to give him everything she can, being a single parent and all that, and while Evan takes her for granted. That's what teenagers do. Also, you know, I love this book. I'll talk about this book every single day, every single chance I get. So I couldn't not talk about it. So, The Minotaur, the weirdest dream, which I always quote which I always love the part where it's like,
this is weird, but a good weird. I've never seen a face as beautiful as you drool when you sleep.
pick a book that has your favorite meet cute. I had to think about this one too, because there's so many books. But I picked Renegades by Marissa Mayer because Nova and Adrian, they're so cute. I still haven't read Supernova. I need to. It's right down here. I just haven't read it yet. It's such a cute. It's such a great meet cute, and I want them to be together. You guys have to read this book. It's so good. Don't wait. I waited way too long to read this. I finally did. I read this, Enemies, like May. Don't wait. It's so good. So that's that. Alright. Another terrible day.
Another terrible day? I can't have blood where everything's the worst. It's another terrible day. You can hate it here, but I hated it first.
Pick a book that does world building in a clever and unique way. And I don't actually have this book with me, so I will put it here. Maybe I'll just put it in front of my face. I don't know. That would be Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. That whole book is unique and clever. I'm just saying, it's so fantastic. It's like set in the future. It's written in just such a unique format. I need to read the rest of that series too, and I need to get the book. It's so good, but it definitely has just the whole build. The whole book is unique, and everything that happens in that book is done in a unique and clever way, especially the world building. So, yes. Their sign.
The gods are very real, and they often don't reveal who they are, what they want, their design. Trust you will see their sign.
I love all the songs on this album, but there's been ones I don't know the words to as well. Pick a book that has a character who struggles with big issues. For that, I pick Slay by Brittany Morris. The main character in this book, Kira, she struggles with a lot of big issues. The plot of this book is that Kira has this app, this game that she's created. It's huge. It's for Black gamers, and it's a huge popular game. And her parents don't know that she's the one who runs it. Nobody knows she's the one who created it and runs it and all that. And then this person dies in the real world because of an in-game argument or something like that. And then there's just lots of big issues discussed here, and that Kira has to face and learn how to overcome. It's a very good book, very well done. I got to meet Brittany Morris. She's fantastic. I highly recommend reading this book. Y'all need to. It's good. And look at this cover. Look how beautiful it is. It's so beautiful. Put you in your place.
You want to know which house you're fighting for? The god of strategy, the god of war, the god of the water, or the god of death. Before you take your final breath.
Pick a book where the protagonist overcomes a challenge in an unorthodox way. This one I picked Frankly in Love by David Yoon, and I planned all this out a month ago, and I planned to film it, but then I didn't. And I'm guessing I picked it because in this book, frankly, our main character, he's Korean American. He falls in love with this white American girl, and his parents only want him to date Korean girls, and so to get the best of both worlds, to please his parents and also to date this girl, he fake dates this other Korean American girl, and I'm guessing that's why I picked it. This book is so fantastic, though. This book is I don't know where it's going to be in my top 10 books of the year, but it's up there. It is so amazing, so fantastic. Look at this blue, the blue pages. There is so much that is tackled. There's so much stuff that happens in this book. It is abso-freaking fantastic. And you guys need to read it. The fake dating, it's only one part of it. There is just so much. It's so good. Next, we have the Campfire Song.
My mom's Demeter, goddess of grain. She gets excited when it starts to rain. But planting and planting and planting's a pain. Oh no. For their 16th birthdays, my friend's got a car. Well, I fern in some dumb mason jar. Oh, it couldn't be worse when your parents run the universe. Oh, it couldn't be worse when your folks run the universe.
Pick a book whose characters bond over shared trauma. For this, I pick The Problem with Forever by Jennifer L Armentrout. In this book, our main character, Mallory, grew up in foster care in a very not good foster home with this guy named Ryder Stark. And at the beginning of the book, Mallory is going to school for the first time after being homeschooled for 4 years. And who does she meet? None other than Ryder. And it's just such a really great story, and I love it, and I love them, and it's so good. You guys need to read it. This whole video is just me saying how much you guys need to read all these books. The Oracle.
You will go west and face the treacherous Lord. You will find what was stolen and see it restored, safely restored. You will be betrayed by, wait, what? That's not how you say it. Betrayed by, calls you a friend. Will fail to save what matters most in the end.
That was terrible. Pick a book where the main character discovers they have a place in the grand scheme of things. And for this, I picked The First Rule of Punk by Celia Perez. This book is about Malu. She and her mom move to, I'm not totally sure, but they move away, and she moves away from her dad, and she's in this new school with all these new people, and her mom is, what she calls super Mexican, and Malu doesn't feel like, it's like her mom wants her to be more like her, but Malu isn't, and she's just trying to find her place in, like, her family, in her heritage, I guess, in her school, just in everything. And it's a really great story. I really enjoyed it. It's just really cute and heartwarming and fun, and it's like, it's got all these zines. Yeah, it's got all these zines in it because Malu makes zines, and that's really cool, and it's a great story. So that's my answer for that one. Good Kid.
6 schools in 6 years, been kicked out of every place. Everything I ever do is wrong, never find where I belong. Everybody's on my case.
Pick a book whose main character really needs a break, and for that I pick The Knife I'm Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, because Todd, my child, needs a break so badly. Just when he gets a chance to rest, something else terrible happens, and he doesn't get a breather, and I feel so bad for him. I love this book so much, and I love Todd, and I can't wait to see the movie, and I just want everybody to read this book and to love this book as much as I do. Killer Quest. Pick a book with an awesome journey in it. For that, I have Unwind by Neal Shusterman. This book is good. I really need to read the rest of this series too. This book is, you know what, I'm just gonna read the back of it because there's this one way. If you guys don't know what this book is about, I'm just gonna read the back of it. The Second Civil War was fought over reproductive rights. The chilling resolution: life is inviolable from the moment of conception until age 13. Between the ages of 13 and 18, however, parents can have their child unwound, whereby all of their child's organs are transplanted into different donors, so life doesn't technically end. Connor is too difficult for his parents to control. Risa, a ward of the state, is not talented enough to be kept alive, and Lev is a tithe, a child conceived and raised to be unwound. Together they may have a chance to escape and to survive. This is a heavy book. I loved the fact that there's no side in this book, the way that this book is written. Like, there isn't, like, you read a book and you're like, oh, I can see what the author's trying to say there, but in this one it's like, you see everything, and it's really well done, and it's a very thought-provoking book, and there is obviously these kids are trying to escape the law, they're trying to survive, and so they go on this journey, like, around the entire, like, country, all over. It's really fantastic. It's great, and I need to read the rest of the series. I need to. There's so many books I want to read. Lost. Actually, it's more like Lost.
We're lost in the woods, summer's in New Jersey, and we're never going to make it to LA. Lost in the woods, where alone this is impossible. Who put the fate of the world in the hands of Thief? I'm afraid scared half, but it's crazy. Just pick a direction, a direction, a direction. Just pick a direction, a direction, a direction. Whatever you decide, whatever you decide, whatever I decide. There! I pick it there.
Pick a book where everything goes wrong. For that, I pick Left Behind by Tim LaHaye and Jerry B Jenkins. You've heard me talk about Left Behind before. If you're new to my channel, Left Behind is about what happens after the rapture, when Jesus takes all of the believers off the earth and up to heaven, and then everybody else is left behind. Everything goes wrong in this book, obviously, because it's the end times. So everything is going wrong for the people who are left behind. It's a great book. I love the book. I love the series. I want to finish the series. I'm close to finishing the series. Would recommend it. So my choice for this one. Alright. My grand plan.
My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan, just you wait and see. You better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up. Bring on any challenge, and someday soon I swear, I don't know how or where, I promise you I'll never be invisible again. Someone will notice me.
Pick a book with a main character that demands your attention. And for that, I pick Thanos Titan Consumed by Barry Laga, because Thanos demands everyone's attention all of the time. Obviously, he's Thanos. This book is, if y'all have seen Infinity War, if you've seen Endgame, especially, like, I read this in between Infinity War and Endgame because when it came out, it's a great way to hold me over until Endgame came out. It is all about Thanos and what happens from, like, the time he's born to just, like, before the movies. It's fantastic. I love Barry Laga. He's one of my favorite writers. He's a fantastic writer. He just brings out all of Thanos' like essence and embodies him so well. So I would highly recommend this if you are a Marvel fan. You need to read it. It's great. Drive.
Guys, we got this. You ain't shot this. Yo, I know your train of thought is that there ain't no way in Hades that we'll win. All your worries come in flurries, but we've bested freaking furies. Look how far I've come, can't give in.
Pick a book that covers a lot of stuff in a fun way. And for that, I picked The Friendzone by Abby Jimenez. Yeah. It's an adult romance, and it's, there's a lot of stuff that happens in this book. Like, it's more than just a romance, obviously, or else I wouldn't have read it. The main character, Kristen, she actually has, but she's facing a medically necessary procedure that's going to leave her unable to have children, so it tackles that. There's other stuff that happens that I wasn't expecting that made this book really good. It just tackles a lot of stuff, but it's still a really fun, heartwarming book, and I would highly, highly, highly recommend you reading it, because it's really good. So yeah. Oh, the tree on the hill.
There's a tree on the hill, upon a half-blood hill, that protects us all and always will. But it's there reminding me of all I failed to be, the tree on the hill.
Pick a book whose main character struggles with failure, and for that I picked You Asked for Perfect by Laura Silverman. This book, Ariel, he is a perfectionist. He struggles for perfection. That's what he's learning how to deal with in this book, and realizing that you don't need to be perfect, you don't have to be perfect, and it's okay to fail sometimes. And oh, it's such a good book. I want to read it again at some point. It's so good. And Amir, I love Amir. Amir loves Harry Potter and all that geeky stuff, and Amir is fantastic. This book is so good. I read so many good books this year, guys. Like, most of these I've read this year. DOA.
Symphony of people all over the years, from heroes to half-bloods and their pitiful tears. They think they're getting out, but we got them and we ain't letting go. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I might have not got those lyrics correct right there.
Pick a book with a distinctive vibes, and for that I have Again But Better by Christine Rico. I don't have this book either. This was a really, it was a good book. I enjoyed it. I read it just before BookCon. So I read this book really enjoyed it. There's definitely distinct vibes, like, just throughout the whole book. And I liked it. I enjoyed it. It's fun. You should watch my wrap up or read my review. Maybe I'll link that somewhere so you can do that. It is a good book though. It's fun. I like the twists. The twists are cool. Very distinctive vibes. Okay. Son of Poseidon.
Seems my good intentions always crash and burn. Everything I try to do will fail. Never once will I prevail, going wrong at every turn. What belongs to the sea can always return. What belongs to the sea can always return. It's a seashell. No, it's a gift from a god.
Pick a book whose main character discovers their true power, and for that I have I Hunt Killers by Barry Lyga. Jazz is the son of the world's most notorious serial killer, and that's a lot to deal with. And you know, he's worried he's gonna end up like he's worried he's gonna turn into his dad. He's got a lot of stuff going on. But by the end of the book, especially by the end of the series, he's found his place, he's found his powers, and it's really good. I love this book. I love this series. This is what got me into loving Barry Lyga and all of his writings, and it's so good. It's so freaky and weird and like creepy, but it's so good. Read it, just read it. The Last Day of Summer.
What do you do when the quest is ended? What do you do when the battle's won? So many questions left unanswered, so many things still left undone. What do you do when it's up to you to choose if something's ended or begun? To stay or go, pick one.
Pick a book with a bad guy you didn't see coming, and for this I picked One of Us is Lying, because while I did figure out about halfway through the book who was really to blame for the death in this book, it was still kind of surprising, and I can't say anything else or else it'll spoil, but there was one thing in here that I wasn't expecting. This was really good. One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus is very, very good. It is murder, mystery. I love the characters, especially Addie. Her character growth in this book is so good. There is a series going to be coming out soon, TV adaptation, and I'm really excited about that. There's also going to be a sequel coming out. I am excited about that. Would highly recommend this book. I highly recommend a lot of books, but this one was really good. If you like mysteries, you will like it, I promise. And here we are at the end. Bring on the monsters.
There's gonna be a fight. There still might be war. For the moment, we've got danger on the run. But things will get bad before they will get better.
Pick a book that left you desperate for a sequel, and for that would be Rated by Melissa Gray. And I don't know if there's going to be a sequel, and that makes me mad because it's so set up for a sequel, and I want it. I want it so much. It's a really good book. It's the vast cast of characters in this book is really what I think makes the book so good. And the fact that I don't think there's going to be a sequel is super duper sad because it's so good and deserves one. If you can't figure out what the title, Rated is about these, it's in this world where everybody has a rating. Better rating, better life. Bad rating, bad life. Simple as that. I have a review for this one too. It's in the same review I think as Cursed. It's a really good book. So that's the tag. Do I have to tag people? I think I do, but I don't know who I should tag because pretty much everybody already has been tagged. But I know that Bella from the Bookish Badger has not finished, has not done this yet, so I double tag you because I know, I'm pretty darn sure that Margaret tagged you, but I double tag you, Bella. You need to do it. We saw the musical together twice. You gotta do it. Let me know what you thought of this video. I love to talk to you guys. Tell me what you thought of these books. Tell me what you thought of my singing because I don't know how I do. I want to hear if you've seen the Lightning Thief Musical. If you love the Lightning Thief Musical, talk to me about the Lightning Thief Musical, because I could talk about the Lightning Thief Musical for days. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like listening to me talk about books, subscribe to my channel. Also, please follow me on Twitter at Sophie's Book Nook. Because in the event that a video of mine, if it has to be made for kids, you'll need to be following me on Twitter to be sure you know that I have made a video. Plus, then you can talk to me on there in case there's no comments available. So follow me on Twitter. I'm on there a lot. I love Twitter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys really, really soon. Bye!